Let's talk about Nooceptin, a relatively popular nootropic supplement. Now, I've actually ranked Nooceptin number 2 on my list of best nootropics for anxiety, so make sure you check out that video after this. But it is an excellent non-stimulant formula by Sap Nutrition. Now, you might be familiar with Sap Nutrition's other product, Vivamind. So Sap Nutrition makes 2 nootropic supplements. This one, Nooceptin, and then Vivamind. Vivamind is their neurostimulant, so it has caffeine. So if you're looking for something that does not have caffeine and is a relatively good natural over-the-counter formula, then Nooceptin has got you. So I'm going to cover the ingredients, the dosages, my experience, and the price, so you know if this is right for you or not. So let's just jump straight into it. Here's the ingredients list. Firstly, we have lion's mane mushroom. Now, there are a few different nootropics that are starting to incorporate this. One of them being Mind Vitality, Hunter Focus is another one. There's probably a few more. It's definitely becoming more popular to add mushrooms into supplements because of their potential benefits. Now, lion's mane in particular has been shown to promote nerve growth factor synthesis, which is essentially the growth of new nerve cells. Further studies have shown lion's mane enhances cognitive function, including memory and brain cell regeneration. So there could be some benefits there for overall brain health, not just in terms of memory, mood, etc. It is also known for its neuroprotective properties, which are potentially useful for treating disorders like Alzheimer's disease and cognitive impairment, and regular consumption is linked to improvements in mental functioning, memory, and mood. Now, dosage varies typically within these studies. Normally, you're looking at greater than 1 gram per day if you really want to get the most out of these. However, most nootropic supplements are dosed between 400 and 500 milligrams, which this one is. Now, even though it might be slightly underdosed in terms of those larger doses, you can still get benefits from this, especially as the synergistic effect with the other ingredients, like choline as the next one, which is frequently used when we're talking about memory enhancement. So according to research, 500 milligrams a day increases episodic memory, or the ability to recall personal experiences and specific events, particularly in older people. And other research suggests that ingesting at least 500 milligrams may provide cognitive benefits to healthy people, which is a massive boost to the credibility of that ingredient, because most ingredients are only studied in cognitively impaired adults. And so if you're already a healthy adult, it may not have a benefit for you, but acetylcholine seems to. Now, typically within this research, you're looking at greater than 500 milligrams. Here we've only got 200 milligrams, so you may not get these benefits, but again, synergistically with everything else, we just do not know. We then have Rhodiola rosea extract. It's a great anxiety reducing herb, and it's there to help you manage stress. It contains active compounds like rosavin, which protect brain cells, and the studies suggest that Rhodiola rosea can improve mood and reduce symptoms of anxiety, stress, and it might also offer some cognitive benefits as well, even though the evidence may be slightly limited in that regard. However, you're typically looking at 100 to 170 milligrams a day, and Nooceptin contains 150 milligrams. So you're well in that range to receive some of these benefits from Rhodiola rosea. We then have L-theanine, which is another one of my favorites, as it promotes stress relief, because it promotes stress and anxiety relief, especially when you're taking around 200 to 400 milligrams. Now, we have 200 milligrams in Nooceptin, which means you're in that range to have these benefits. Now, I will say that I've tried ranges from 50 milligrams all the way up to 400, and I've felt positive effects from L-theanine in all of those. So taking this is going to have some of those benefits. We then have Bacopa monnieri, which is one of my favorite ingredients in nootropic supplements. It's a traditional Ayurvedic herb, and it's shown potential to improve memory and cognitive performance, especially in older adults. And studies suggest that Bacopa can enhance verbal learning, memory acquisition, and delayed recall. It also improves attention and information processing speed, and you need around 300 to 450 milligrams per day. At least that's what is used within the research. This is slightly underdosed at 150. However, again, used synergistically with the other ingredients in here, we just don't know if that dose may still have some kind of benefit for you. We also have ginkgo biloba extract. Now, this is a plant derived from leaves and fruit, and it's used for cognitive enhancement. It acts as an antioxidant, improves blood flow, and has anti-inflammatory effects. Clinical trials indicate it may improve working memory and processing speed. However, its effectiveness in healthy individuals under 60 is still debated. Now, typically, you're looking at doses ranging from 120 to 300 a day. Now, this is dosed at 100 milligrams, slightly under that, but relatively close. That can potentially give you those benefits. And then finally, we have Panax ginseng at 200 milligrams, which is right where the effective dose starts, so you can get the benefits from Panax ginseng. And that would be it being a vasorelaxant, so helps with blood flow and nitric oxide production. It has shown the potential to improve memory and enhance mental and physical resilience, reduce fatigue, and help the body adapt to stress. So a pretty good formula. Some of the ingredients slightly underdosed, but again, working synergistically, potentially you might get some benefit out of it. In my experience, I quite like this if I don't want a stimulant-based nootropic, if I don't want the caffeine with the L-theanine and I just want something, for example, later in the afternoon to get through some work or whatever I need to do. Nooceptin works well. I'll often use this if I'm not using one of my favorites like NuQ. I'll use something like Nooceptin, which helps me. Now, in terms of the price, it's one of the more pricier nootropics, not Qualia Mind pricey, which is just outrageous, but slightly more expensive than others and with similar formulations. So we're talking about one bottle being $69 and $2.30 per serving. That's on par with like MindLab Pro, NuCube, etc. With 2 bottles, it's the same price, $2.30 per serving. And then when you get the largest bundle, which is 3 bottles, 3 months, $197, $2.19 per serving. And if we compare that to other ones, we're typically looking under $2 per serving when we're looking at larger quantities from other nootropic companies. So just bear that in mind. The price is slightly higher for Nooceptin, but the formula is actually really, really good. No stimulants as well, so you can take it any time of day is one of the main benefits. Now, if you're interested in this, there'll be a link down in the description. Double check if they have any sales going on. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.